Today I'm going to show you how to use a program called Kami to let you write directly on worksheets that I assign you and then turn them straight into Schoology. It makes it very, very simple. It cuts out all the middle work of taking a picture and loading it in Drive and resubmitting it in Schoology. It makes it one step. So the first step to doing that, before you can do it, you have to install the Kami Chrome extension. So if you go to Google and just type Kami, which is K-A-M-I, it's the name of the program, the second one down right there says Kami Chrome extension. If you click on that one, and then you choose the first option here, this is where you install the extension. Now, I already have mine installed, but where I have a blue button right here that says remove from Chrome, yours will have a blue button that says add Chrome extension. So go ahead and click that button, go through the steps, get it installed, and then you'll be all ready to go. So now that we've downloaded the extension, when you go to one of your assignments in Schoology, you're going to notice you have a new choice on it. So let's say this is our class page. We go to week 5. Let's say we want to look at this assignment Tuesday for triangles. So I click on the assignment. Now down here at the bottom, the first two choices were there no matter what. Right here we have triangles.pdf. That's if you want to download the worksheet. Next to it is there's a link for view if you just want to look at it, you don't want to download it. But what's new, you have this third choice now that says open with Kami, and that's what we want to do. So let's click that one. Now it opens the worksheet. It automatically downloads a copy to your Google Drive, and I'll show you where it goes when we're done. But basically what it is instead of just looking at the worksheet, it allows you to edit it. So we have all these choices over here. I'm going to focus on text box when we want to type, equation editor if you want to put an equation in there, drawing tool if you want to write on it, and shapes. And then there's eraser also. So if you look at this worksheet, the first question is that I said let's circle each name below that is the correct name for the triangle to the right. So I might use the shapes for that. Just use the shapes, pick the circle. You can make them colors if you want. Maybe we'll do green circles. And then you just start dragging and circling the ones that you think are the right answers. Now I'm not circling the right answers here. I'm just making stuff up to show you how the tool itself works. But let's say we thought those 4 were the right answers. Okay, so then you look at question 2. It's a writing question. It says, what is the difference between triangle PQR and angle PQR? Well, for a writing question, I would probably use a text box. So I put a text box in and I say, the difference is ... I'm not going to finish the question because I just want to show you how to use the tool. But you type your sentence and you answer the question. Now the third question down says the 2 angles below are equal. Solve for x. So all of a sudden we have a solve for x question. We have to show our work. It says right in the direction, show your work. So what you guys want to do is one of 2 things. You can either use the drawing tool and write it out. Now you can try to write with a mouse. I know that's tough. You can try to write with a touchpad. If you happen to have a tablet, it makes it real easy. So for example, let's say we'll do black. So I go, all right, I'm going to write an equation over here and solve it. And let's say I decide to solve this one. I want to take those 2 angles, the 2x plus 1 and the 33, and I'm going to set them equal to each other and solve for x. So the first step would be subtract 1 from both sides. To cancel that, you would end up with 2x equals 32. I'm going to stop here, ... to finish the question. I'm not actually doing the work, I'm showing the tools. But that's one way to do it. Now remember I said that is kind of hard with a mouse. So you have another option here. Let's show you how that equation editor works. Another thing I could have done is I could use the equation editor and actually type the equation. I can do 2x plus 1 equals 33. And then if I want to subtract 1 from both sides, I'm doing the same steps. What I can do is do a new equation and type minus 1. Now if you float over it, this window pops up, and if you click on the arrow, you can put it right under that 1 right there. And I want to subtract 1 from both sides, so I'll do another minus 1. And I'll put that under the 33. And then that leaves me, same as before, it leaves me with 2x equals 32. Put that here. And then you could keep going from there. You could do the next step would be divide by 2, but you can finish solving from there. So you have a couple choices. You can write it out by hand if you want, or you can type it out using the equation editor. So what we have is text box if you want to type a written answer, equations. We have a writing tool if you want to try and draw it by hand, and we have that shape tool which can also be useful. You also have the eraser, like if you say, okay, I like the written one better than the typed one, so let's get rid of these. You can just click on them and get rid of them all. So this is the best part. When you're ready to turn in your work, you don't need to save it or take a picture and upload or anything like that. You can turn it in directly through Kami. So if you look up here on the top, there's this button with a save symbol, the little disk symbol, and it also says turn in. So if you click it, you can either save it over here, or you can hit the blue button and turn it in. One thing I want to mention is there is an auto-save feature, so it'll kind of save as you go, but get in the habit, before you click turn in every single time, just click save now. And that way you'll know you have your most recent changes. You won't have to worry about like, oh, I didn't save it after I did the last problem, so it's not finished. If you click it so it says last saved a few seconds ago, and then click turn in, you're totally done. You don't have to go back to Schoology and submit another assignment or anything like that. It's totally taken care of. Now, the one last thing I want to show you is where the assignments are saved in Drive. So if you go to your Google Drive, there's this folder here called Kami Schoology Assignments. I didn't make that folder. It was automatically created as soon as I did some work through Kami. And in it is all of the work that I've done so far through Kami. In fact, this worksheet right here, triangles, this is the work we just did. And you can see it has our work in it. It has all the green circles we did for number 1, has the sentence we started for number 2, has the problem I started for number 3, and if you had finished the whole thing, that's exactly what I would see when you turned it in.